going to make a video today on how you can do ab exercises just with a mat. No equipment required. Just need a piece of floor and a little bit of knowledge, and that's what I'm going to give you today. Alright, so we're going to start out with basic plank. And this is sort of the recommended ab exercise for stabilization. And the abs serve two functions. They serve the function of stabilization and also movement. And if you're looking in developing muscle and sort of doing some bodybuilding, of course, you want to do ab exercises because that's where you're going to develop those muscles that give you a six-pack. However, of course, you've got to work with your diet to try to get the fat off of those muscles so you can see that six-pack. Otherwise, you're burying it beneath a couple inches of fat and, you know, you're strong, but you're not showing it off. So that's the diet phase of it. Today we're going to do the muscle building phase of it. So what we're going to do now is some planks to start out with. So just come up on our elbows, and we're just holding with this plank. And you can time it probably start out, if you can get up to 30 seconds, maybe go up to 2 minutes. And one thing I like to do is alternate a plank with sort of an inverted V, like a crunch. So you're holding the plank for your period of time, and then let's do some inverted V crunches here. So just coming up like that, engaging those lower abs, and you can sink down past horizontal, give you more of a range of motion when you come up. Exhale as you come up. Really like this approach because you're also developing both aspects of the functional properties of the abs. You're doing stabilization and you're doing movement. Okay, from there, we can move just into a basic crunch. Now, focus on this is to engage your abs. So, feet on the floor, knees bent. That's going to take some pressure off the lower back. Hands behind your head, but you want to be real careful. You're not pulling your neck or your head up, but hands just sort of behind your head for a little bit of support. And then you want to consciously engage the abs, and you're going to raise your shoulders off the mat, coming up about 30 degrees, just to get a good contraction on the abs. Hold it at that top range of motion, and then come down nice and slow. Exhale as you come up, and just inhale when you're coming down. So, exhaling up. And down. Again, focus on the quality of the time that the muscles are under tension as opposed to the number of reps. Don't worry about coming up all the way because first of all, when you're coming up all the way, you're having to engage hip flexors and other muscles, and you're really gone past working the abs. When you're coming up here, first of all, you have to sort of like momentum yourself up. There's no stress on my abs at this top position. So the only part of the movement that's really doing anything is right here. See that maximum contraction on the abs? That's what you're going for. So now I'm going to do an oblique crunch, and to do this I'm going to cross my legs, so bring this ankle up to the opposing knee, and we're going to do a crunch bringing this opposing shoulder toward the knee here. So you can put your other hand on the floor, and we're going to engage the abs on this side, come up and across the body, and then back. Okay. So now, another one I like to do with that is sort of a cross-leg V-up. So same thing, but I'm going to bring my foot off the floor, and then I'm going to come up, and I'm bringing this elbow up to the knee. is going to engage the lower abs a little bit more effectively. You're going to really catch a burn with that. Now, of course, with these exercises, you're going to do both of them. You're going to cross this way and do it too, but just for ease of instruction here, so you don't have to watch a 20-minute video, I'm just going to show you one side. All right, so now let's do a oblique plank. So what we're going to do, you can do this a couple ways. First, I'm going to show you the easy one. All right, we're going to bring our elbow down to the mat. Get your body a nice straight line. We're going to engage the obliques and the core here. Feet one on top of another. Just come up. Hold. And again, you can use that same principle of stabilization and movement. So you can hold, and then you can do an oblique crunch here. Now, if you're more advanced, you can straighten the arm out. And we're going to come up like so. Requires a little bit of balance. Hold the plank. And then you drop the hip and raise. Breathing heavy, so that's a tough workout. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And I want to hear your comments. Let me know how this is working for you. Until next time, this is Rick Pitts saying,